Hello everyone. Welcome back to the streams, boys. Nice to have everybody here. Welcome back to the channel, to a NextLevelFunded channel. Let's see, are we live? That's my first question. Yes, we are. Yes, we are live, boys. Yes, we are. Yes, we are live. Oh, the boys are pulling up. Hold on. Let me send the analysis. Give me a sec. Not the analysis. Let me send the announcement. Give me just a quick sec. Give me just a quick sec. Give me just a quick sec. Boom. All right, we're here. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to our NextLevelFunded stream. My name is Bard. I'm going to be your host today. Today is, again, Spencer streams are about the firm, new updates, new promos, all that shit. My stream is, hold on, let me fix my camera a bit, a little bit to a little bit. Might have fucked it completely. No, we're good. We're good. My stream is more trading related, more analysis related, looking at the technicals. Not only technicals, but also psychology and everything trading related. So, hold on. It's hot as fuck in here. Give me one sec, chat. All right. Let's first and foremost go over what we're going to talk about in today's stream. In today's stream, ladies and gentlemen, everybody like the stream? Hell yeah. We're chopping analysis today. Yeah. What's our topic for today? Great question. That's what I was going to go over. So today's stream is all about, again, trading, but also we got some new, really amazing updates on NLF. So we're going to talk about the new website. So I've launched a completely new website, which is NextLevelFunded V2. Then we have the new Nigerian payment system called QuoraPay. And then we have a new crypto processor. And we have the new match trader platform. And also we're going to give away $35,000 worth of accounts. So we're going to give away two $10,000 accounts and three $5,000 accounts. But before that, we're going to make some analysis. We need psychology tip. What psychology tip you need, my bro? You guys see the charts, right? Yeah. You do see the charts. Okay, so we got gold, guys. Let's do a quick analysis on gold. I know everybody trades gold. Everybody loves gold for some reason. So we'll go over gold real quick, and it's good that we go over gold as well because gold is looking real nice, right? Gold is looking real nice. Price has finally come down after just literally pushing every single day. So we're finally coming down to some structure, which is good. That means we can make a better analysis. Please start with your USD. No. Gold is cursed. It is cursed, and it is traumatizing. I'm gonna be honest. Gold is not the best to trade at the moment. I ain't gonna lie for you, but nonetheless, we're gonna do an analysis because I know a lot of you guys are gold addicts. A lot of you guys are gold addicts, gold fiends. And so that's why I'm going to do an analysis on gold, right? Anyone who talk about giveaway will get a special hammer from Batman. You got it, Batman. Hey, anybody, if I hear anything about, oh, giveaway, please give away. Batman is here, all right? He's not letting anybody off the hook today. I don't give a shit. Batman is here, and he's going to make sure you guys stay focused on the stream and trading. All right, change the title. Oh, why did nobody tell me this? Yeah, my bad, hold on. I gotta change the title real quick, chat. I misspelled NextLevelFunded, okay. Thank you for that, bro. I really appreciate it. Okay, if you look at the daily, guys, the daily has just broken structure. So as you see, let me just remove all drawings. As you guys see, on the daily time frame, we had a very steep trend, meaning we're creating highs and lows, so higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and now you made a lower low, right? You closed below the most recent higher low, meaning you created a lower low, right? And that indicates that you're now officially in a downtrend, right? You've created this high, and now you're looking to create a new lower low. Now, what is very important here, guys, is we have to see where the daily closes, because the daily has this area right here to respect. If the daily closes above this area, meaning if the daily closes above 4,042.8, you'll probably see price move up and tap this zone before heading down, right? But if the daily closes respecting this area right here and even flips, then tomorrow you're going to see a pretty hefty dump. I do believe the daily is coming down today. I am very bearish for today. The reason I'm bearish for today is because the daily has a very small bottom wick, as well as is currently in a downtrend. I hate steep trends. Yes, everybody hates steep trends. So that is what I'm looking for the daily, guys. I'm just looking for sells. Now, it all depends on where we close. But today, I do think sells look much better. If you look on the 4-hour, we're almost tapping a very extremely strong resistance area. As you guys see that right here. Extremely strong resistance area. So on the daily, on the 4-hour, it does look like we're going to reject off of this zone, especially because we've always also made this push up, which indicates even further that we, are going to come down to compensate for that push. So I am very bearish on gold. I'm very bearish on gold for the moment, guys. I wouldn't do anything other than simply take sells. Where would I take those sells from? Well, right now it's looking pretty good for sells. You have a 15-minute slight head and shoulders pattern, right? 15-minute head and shoulders pattern. Should you break below this, something like this, should you break below this area on the 15 and the 30, you could look for some beautiful sells. Right there. Something like that. All right, so sells below 4,005.567. That is what I'm looking for on gold. Very simply. Nothing else, really. You have this imbalance right here that you're looking to fill as well as you creating a head and shoulders pattern, and you're tapping into very strong resistance on the 4-hour, and the daily has a very small bottom wick. That lower zone looks like it would be mitigated. Yeah, I agree. So that is what I'm looking for on gold, guys. Very simple, very straightforward. No special crazy analysis. Just straightforward price action movement. That's all you need. That is not English, rusty trailers. Sir, look, order block on this chart market goes small down, then collect order block, then go up. Now 39 buy move maybe. For buys, that's a really good question. Where would you like to take buys? Well, I only see one area where I'll look for buys, and that is not 997. I would probably look for buys lower than that. I'd probably look for buys somewhere in this area. So I will look for buys at nope, that's the wrong one. I'll look for buys at 3,992.558. That's where I would look for buys. The reason I would look for buys from there is for two reasons. Is because first and foremost, you have filled the imbalance by then. So when you fill this imbalance, you shouldn't have any other reason. You shouldn't have a reason for price to push down, right? The magnet that was pulling price down has been compensated for. So price then doesn't have a reason to go further down. And second is you have a general wick area here, a very strong rejection area where you've seen rejection in the past when you've came from the same areas, right? So came from around these areas in the past, same areas here, and rejected off of this area, right? So those are the two reasons. So that's what we're looking for, chat. Simple. Sells on closures below 4,004.766 to fill the range down, and then looking for buys off of this area at 3,392. That is the analysis. Sorry, sorry, I can't see the chart clearly. Well, why do you say sorry? If you can't see the chart, that's really good. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, new platform, guys. New platform. Anybody notice that? We got a fucking amazing platform, chat. Literally the most beautiful platform I've seen in the trading space ever. Like ever. Let me just show you this shit because it is something else. I'll be honest, it is something else. Just look at this beautiful platform, chat. Oh my days. Look at the animations. Look at this. It's probably just screaming. It's just screaming towards you. I want to get funded. Right? It's just screaming, get funded. That's what it's screaming. It's screaming payouts. It's screaming profitability. It's such a beautiful website, man. So we've upgraded, chat. We've upgraded. Yeah. Not much I can say. Just look for yourself. So NextLevelFunded is, we have completely revolutionized the website. It is reimbursed, it is upgraded, and it is built to perfection for your enjoyment. So yeah, head to the website, guys. Right now, we have fucking insane promos. We have a buy one get one free on any account above 20k and 50% off. Dude, I'm laughing because this is such an insane promo. You get 50% off any account above 25,000, right? 50% off, half the price. And not only that, you also get a free account with that. So 50% off any account and plus a free account when you purchase, which is insane. So yeah, crazy promo, crazy website, crazy prop firm. You boys know how it is. Best prop firms in the fucking space. Let's get it. Let's see what y'all are saying. Website is cool, yeah. 20k for $20, also live for 2 hours. That's true. That's true. Also, Match Trader. Match Trader has gotten an upgrade, so Match Trader is now. I see the potential of your firm. Everybody sees it, man. Everybody sees it. Yeah, and also the Match Trader website is now upgraded, so the NextLevelFunded theme is much more prevalent with it, and it's just much nicer overall. Much nicer. Everything is just much better with it. Let's see. I think. Let me see, chat. One sec. Let's see, chat. Can you please do a quick analysis on NASDAQ too? Yep, for sure. I got you. Awesome shit, my guy. I think 20 for 20 is live. Oh yeah, 20 for 20 is live. 20 for 20 is live, although 20 for 20 is not available on the website. It's not available on the website. 20 for 20 is available though in the Discord. So if you go to Discord and you go to active offers to that channel, you'll see a link to get a 20 for 20 account. Also, if you guys want a 20 for 20 account, I can also drop the link here. So let's see. So here is a 20 for 20 for Match Trader, and that's a 20 for 20 for MT5. So it's only available for the next 2 hours. So if you guys want a 20 for 20 account, 20k account for $20, right now you can get that using the links that I just sent, depending on which one you want. Pin the message. You're right. Just pin the message. How do I pin the message? Oh, I think this is right. Pin message. There you go, guys. So in the pinned message, you can find the links to get it 20 for 20. Only available the next 2 hours, then it's gone forever. Oh, we're breaking down on gold, guys. We're breaking down on gold. Gold is looking real nice for sells, bro. Oh my days. Oh my days, guys. Gold is looking so nice for sells. I can't lie. I can't even lie to y'all. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Or how do you say that? If I'm lying, I'm flying. I think that's how you say it. I don't remember. Am I late for the giveaway? No, you're not late for the giveaway. The giveaway is has still not started. Beware of fake outs on gold. Yes, exactly. That's why we wait for closures. So price has still not closed below, right? If price closes below, then we could look at take a sell. How much consistency for 20k accounts? I think it's 20%. Look at this, guys. Look at gold. Just running. What are the other pairs doing? UJ, nothing, just in a downtrend. AUD is looking pretty nice as well. And GU, GU is looking nice as well. Yeah, gold is a comp play. Right here. So gold does have a very nice area to sell. So if you get a retest there, that's a beautiful entry on gold for a sell. Not sell as liquidity grab. Well, we'll see, man. We'll see. You can sell. You know you can sell towards a liquidity grab, bro. Right? Right. So a lot of people will be like, "Oh, we have liquidity there, so not sell." Yes, but you can sell towards liquidity, right? You don't have to wait. If you know price is going to grab liquidity at a certain point, you don't have to wait for price to grab liquidity and enter a buy. You can always sell towards that liquidity, right? So you can catch both moves, both the move towards liquidity and the move after liquidity has gone grabbed. I think gold is going for the daily level. Let's see. It seems like gold looks to be wanting to flip. Like in my opinion, gold looks like it wants to flip on the daily. So I am very, very bearish on gold. Very, very bearish on gold. Sir, your voice is too low. No, it's not. My voice is good, chat. I know it is because I can hear myself. You guys always try to fool me. Bard, your voice is low. Bard, your mic isn't working. Bard this, Bard that, Bard that. But you know what, guys? I'm always one step ahead. So I'm always listening to myself while I'm speaking. So I know my voice is not low. Can you not higher the consistency percentage? 20 is very low. Unfortunately, we can't do that. The consistency is there for a reason. Is because we want to see if you're consistent with your trades, right? We don't want people that hit those one-hit wonders, right? Hit a big trade and then pass it in one trade, or hit two big trades and then pass it in with two trades. You know, we want people that are consistently profitable, not people that can hit one single good trade. I often feel nervous about trading gold because it's high volatile and unpredictable. The price can move very quickly in either direction, which makes it very risky for traders without strong risk. Exactly, right? That's what gold does, right? Gold is the most volatile pair. Gold is the most volatile pair, and that's why gold is the hardest one to trade. That's why most people blow their accounts with gold. And that's why I think if you're a beginner or if you're not a seasoned trader, I think you should stay away from gold, especially now, right? Because November, let me tell you something, guys. November is the worst month. October, November, September are the worst months for gold, especially October and November. October and November are insanely bad. I'm gonna give you guys a little secret. Last November, last year, was my first red month in 2 years. So 2 years before last year's November, I hadn't had a single month where I was unprofitable. I was profitable for 2 years straight, and then I had one unprofitable month during the month of November last year. So November cooked me, guys. November really cooked me, and I'm not gonna let it do the same this year. And hopefully it's not as bad this year. But right, speaking from experience, guys, November is actually fucking horrible. Like, it's horrible. Gold is falling, yeah, as expected, guys. As expected. Nothing crazy, guys. I do this shit every stream. I tell you guys exactly what price is gonna do, and it does that. I was looking for a sell on gold. I told you guys to sell gold, and yeah, now it's just dumping. What can I say? I'm a beginner, that's why. Yeah, if you're a beginner, gold is very scary. Like, gold is probably the scariest pair you could trade if you're a beginner, by far. Let's see, guys. What do you think about trading market sessions? What exactly do you mean by that? What exactly do you mean by that? Like, trading specific liquidity pools during market sessions? Time-based liquidity, okay. I think it works. I just think it's inconsistent. The way I see it, price doesn't always grab liquidity, and it doesn't always move the same. So I think it's very unpredictable. I don't think it's consistent enough. Sometimes you get London. Sometimes Asia sweeps New York highs or New York lows, and then it just dumps the other direction or pumps. And sometimes it just literally runs through it and doesn't stop. So it's way too inconsistent. I've blown over 20 accounts. I need some trading psychology tips. What trading psychology tips do you need, my friend? What is your main issue with trading psychology? Because it's different for everybody, right? Some people need some advice, other people need other advice. It all depends on your situation. So I can't really give general trading advice. Of course, there is general trading advice, like be disciplined, like follow a strategy, like don't trade emotionally, like stuff like that. But everybody knows that. It's not going to help anybody, right? What you need is very specific psychological advice. And I can only give you that if I know your scenario, in your situation. Oh, what is that? What is that, guys? What is that? Is that wait, is price rejecting exactly from where Bard told you it would? Exactly on that area where I marked up buys here, wicks? Interesting. Interesting, chat. This GU play, guys. This GU play right here. Ooh, looking real sexy, guys. Real sexy. What content should I study? You should study my content. I took a sell trade on gold. Where did you take that sell from? Where did you take the sell? What risk percentage do you use per trade when you're trading a fund account? So I trade strictly 1%. I trade strictly 1%. And the reason I trade strictly 1% is because percentage, the more you risk on a trade, the more it's going to affect your psychology, right? So 1% risk is going to affect your psychology in a certain way. 2% risk is going to affect your psychology in another way, right? But to keep my psychology in check, right? To keep my psychology consistent, I risk the same amount every single trade. Because let's say I risk 1% per one trade, and I feel like, you know, let me play with my profit, so I up my risk to 2%. That would then be more emotionally charged. So I might take a loss on that 2% trade, and then I'm back to minus 1%, right? That usually happens. So I just trade 1% per trade. That's all I do. I'm already doing that, but are this ICT concepts or what do you recommend? No. This man just called me ICT concept. No, I'm far from ICT, bro. I don't trade ICT concepts. I have my own concepts that I've created based off of price action, so no. And the fact that you say, is this ICT concepts, just makes me believe that you haven't watched any of my content. Do you have a YouTube channel? Follow Bard so we can follow and study your strat? Yes. Just search up, I don't know what you can search up, BardFX. Yeah, just search up BardFX and I'll pop up. Boom, 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 boom. How do you handle drawdowns and psychological pressure during live trades? Drawdown is very simple. Is you just don't look at the chart. So if your issue is you can't keep your hands off of your trades, meaning you overmanage your trades, the simple solution is just don't look at your trades. Once you enter a trade, close your charts, close your computer, and don't think about it anymore. And then look back at it when you either hit stop loss or take profit. Right? That's the only thing you got to do. So, yeah. Your setup and my setup meet clean. Both are TP hits, sell side. Nice, Spencer. Yo! I'm dead, bro. What do you mean, nice, Spencer? I'll take that as a compliment, though. Spencer is a handsome guy, chat. Spencer is a handsome guy. Yo, chat. Who's more handsome, me or Spencer, chat? Spencer, right? God damn it. So I'll take it as a compliment. You know what? I'll take it as a compliment. But don't ever fucking do it again. Thank you for a clarification. No worries. Do you usually trade your no-wick candle strategy? Yes, I only trade my no-wick candle strategy. Neither. Fair. I'm a trader though. You know, Chad, luckily I'm a trader, not a model. Change chart? What do you mean? Which chart do you want to look at? What's the biggest mistake you see traders make with risk management? The biggest mistake traders make with the risk management is they're not consistent with it. So one trade they risk 1%, and then the other trade they up the risk because they're in a bit of profit. And then maybe they're not seeing results quick enough, so they up the risk even more. And then maybe one day they're super scared, so they lower their risk, right? So their risk is it fluctuates, which is not a good way to trade. So that's the number one mistake traders make, right? Number one mistake is they change the risk based on how they feel. Second mistake is they don't let their trades run fully. Meaning, let's say they take a 1 to 2 RR trade, but they close that trade early. Well, then your risk doesn't really make sense, right? What is your setup? My setup, what do you mean setup? On GU, this is looking pretty nice. GU is looking pretty nice for sells here. On gold, I mean, guys, I told you this from the beginning. Buys on gold from 39.92.5. Look at this. Buys here, wicks. Price tapped it perfectly. What did it do? It rejected. Currently up 57 pips. Again, chat, this is not voodoo. I know it seems like magic. It's not. It's just experience in the chart and learning how to read price action. Because this, my friends, is a decision area. You're so kind and your reply is very helpful. Aw. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I try to be. I try to be helpful. How important do you see candlestick patterns in trading? Is the bread and butter. What advice would you give to traders preparing for their first funded account challenge? If you're looking to trade your first funded account challenge, make sure you're able to pass a. Make sure that you're able to pass a demo account first. Right? Make sure you're able to pass a demo account first, and make sure you always have at least a couple of hundred back-tested trades to know that your strategy works. So that's what I would say. That is what I would say. Giveaway when? Very soon, guys. Very soon. Stay tuned. Giveaway will be soon. Isn't that blue candle going right back down because it's too quick with that pullback? I mean, it's not going right back down, but it's definitely going to go down after some time. Yeah, I don't think it's going to, completely reverse and just move up, but I do think price will probably do something like this. But that's what I'm looking for on gold. Very simply looking for price to retrace to this area and looking for a sell. Boom, 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 boom. Damn, you guys are back to asking about giveaways. What did I tell y'all? Quick note, if you could describe today's market in one word, what would it be? If I could describe today's market in one word. Well, the only two words you really have, or the only three words you really have, is bearish, bullish, or choppy. And the way I would describe this market today is bearish. Or no, I would describe it as... No, I would describe it as indecisive. I think price hasn't really decided where it wants to go yet. It looks more bearish than bullish, that's for sure. But I still think price hasn't really decided where it wants to go yet. Someone said, how would you... How would you choose between prop firms if every company has very, very similar offer to each other? Well, which prop firm do you trust? Which prop firm do you trust more? Which prop firm do you like the management of better? Do you feel like, have you looked into the community, to the people that own the business, to the owners of the firm? Are they people you seem like, are they trustworthy people you can trust? Those are some things, Because, yeah, that's true. Everybody has pretty much the same, or not. You know what? Fuck that. Everybody does not have the same offer, bro. Who else? Like right now on NextLevelFunded, we have 50% off. 50, half price. 50% off any account. Plus you get an account for free after. BOGO. So no, we don't have the same promos, right? We don't have the same prices. Very different offers. But regardless of the offers, you want to check the management, you want to check the owners. Do you align with their way they run the company? You You're going to check the community. How well does the community receive the company? Do they have a good report with the company? Are people getting paid out, etc., etc. You think that I can tap that comp? Yeah, I think so. I think so. It has pretty heavy bullish momentum at the moment. So yeah, I definitely see it tapping the comp, and then I see it filling the 1 hour wick. So it looks like a really good sell. Let's see when the 4 hour closes. Okay, the 4 hour. The only issue is the 4 hour. Look at this 4 hour flip. It looks kind of disgusting, but yeah, it looks good. Like the 4 hour, it does look good. GU also looks good as well for sells. So no, it does look good for sure. What are the key things NextLevelFunded looks for before funding a trade? Funding a trader, you mean? Well, we just look that they're consistent with it, right? We make sure they're consistent. We make sure they know what they're doing. And that's pretty much it, yeah. We just make sure that they have good risk management. That they're not gonna put the accounts in danger. That they're not gonna cost us any money. And that's it, right? We make sure they're good, consistent, disciplined traders. And that's as simple as it gets. Like example, when I was max profit in steps, I needed 240. So he said, I like the example that I was max profit in steps. I need 240. Okay, I don't understand what you mean, bro. I'd love to see how you've grown. Remember still the days where we were at 100, 200 subs. Yeah, man, the growth has been insane. The growth has been insane. It's been really fun to watch. But that's what happens when you do real shit, you know? That's what happens when you do real shit. That's what happens when you're actually, you know, transparent. That's what happens when you give real value to people. You grow. People can see that. And people radiate towards you. If possible, could you please analyze GPUSD for me right now? I'd really appreciate it, and we can make it a little fun too. What do you mean we can make it a little fun? On GPUSD, I simply see a sell, right? I see price making this huge wick down, huge wick up, and then flipping down, closing bearish, creating this no-wick candle. Price almost came up and tapped it, and it looks pretty good, right, for a sell. Price also just came up and filled this imbalance, so you had a crazy imbalance here. Price just came up and filled it, right? You see here. Fill this imbalance so it doesn't have any more reason to come up. The only reason it came up like this in the first place was that imbalance. So I'm looking for price to come down now. Very simple. That is what I'm looking for on GU. So bearish movement. Okay, then really interesting to be. I'm back. Should we do the giveaway soon, chat? I think it's almost time for giveaway. Nasdaq, please. Ooh, I don't trade Nasdaq, bro. I really don't. I don't trade Nasdaq, so I would be doing you a disservice if I analyze Nasdaq. So I can't really do that, my bro. What's your bias on gold? So if you had already talked about this, my bias on gold is bearish. So I'm bearish on gold. I do think the daily is looking to flip. Not very, not super bearish though. Like, you know, there's a, like, I'm 70% bearish, 70% bearish, 30% bullish, right? So I'm not super bearish, but I still think. When will your bias change on gold? My bias will change on gold when we see break of structure. So right now on gold, you had a higher high, higher low, higher high, and you broke below the most recent higher low, and you created a lower low, which indicates you're in a downtrend, and then you respected this high, right? So you created kind of a head and shoulders pattern, if you will, and now you're looking to create that lower low, right? So until you break above this zone, I'm still bearish on gold, right? Once you break above this area, then I would be bullish. Any specific reason why you don't trade Nasdaq? Yeah, I don't like Nasdaq is way too influenced by news and sessions. That's why. So I don't really like Nasdaq too much. It's not my cup of tea, you know what I'm saying? Do you manage multiple positions at once? Yes, but I don't recommend it. I don't recommend managing multiple positions at once because I think it's not. You know, I'll be honest. Most of us are guys here, right? We're dudes. Dudes are not the best at multitasking. Right? One position is enough. Right? One position is enough for your brain to almost go into fucking overheat. So when you manage 2 or 3 trades in a row, like at the same time, if one loses, then it might affect how you look at the other trade because you're just so high on emotions, etc. So I would not recommend it. Have there been times I do that? Yes, but not anymore. I don't do it anymore. Never quit where you are. I was in XJ USD, was everything good, but then I was greedy and got on the USD and because it's leverage, burned 6 accounts. I'm back to XJ. Holy shit, man. Do you trade Euro and GBP at the same market structure? Do you agree that Euro and GBP has the same market structure? Like the Great British Pound and the Euro? No. Are you talking about Euro USD and GBP USD? Then yes, because both of them has the USD as a denominator. That's why, but it has nothing to do with the pound and the. What daily habits help you stay consistent as a trader? The same daily habits that help me stay consistent with everything in life. You know, waking up at the same time, eating at the same time, trading at the same time, working at the same time every single day. So trading is no different from any other pursuit or any other discipline you want to do in life. It's the same thing. I don't know why people isolate trading from their life. Trading is a part of your life. So you want to treat it as such. You want to treat it as the same thing as a gym. You want to treat it as the same thing as any other habit that you have, right? Any other work-related habit. So, yeah. You know, it's just having a good routine. and having trading be a part of that routine and never deviating from it. Right? Are you 28 years old? Do I look like, can you guys guess my age? Do I look like 28 years old, chat? Can you guys guess my age? I want you guys to guess my age. (22, 23, 35, 16? How the fuck, like how do you have a range between 35 and 16? 27, 23, 24. Damn. I think I look younger than that, chat. Only one guy was right. No, two guys were right. Okay, my actual age, chat, is 22. I am born 2003. So I'm the same age as Spencer. Same age as Spencer, chat. I think we actually have our birthdays like a few months apart. So we're literally almost the exact same age, which is crazy. So, oh shit, Spencer just sent me a message and all it says on the message is on-demand payouts. On-demand payouts. What would you guys think about that? Actually, what would you guys think about if we launched an account that had on-demand payouts? What would you guys think of that? On-demand payouts. Is that something you guys would like? Bro, spoiling in real time? I don't know, Spencer just sent me a message, man. Maybe I'm not allowed to say this shit. I don't know. How bad? How bad? But, well, it's the cat's out of the bag. On-demand payouts, chat. What do you guys think? So has this scale up to $1 million ever happened to anyone? Do you personally know anyone has done it? Yes, I do actually. So yes, it is very possible. It seems to be pretty good. Are you married? No, I'm not married. On-demand payout would be great. A lot of people were demanding for that. All right, well, if you guys feel like on-demand payouts would be great, then I guess that's something we're looking into. I don't know, Spencer just sent me a message, so I can't say too much, but damn, I didn't know you guys love that shit so much, right? I don't think you guys, I have a sister for you. You have a sister for me? How old is your sister? Hold on, chat. Everything stops. Everything stops after I just read that comment. I have something to get, hold on, chat. I have other business to attend to. 13, oh my fucking days. Never mind, back to the stream. What were we talking about again? Oh yeah, on-demand payouts. On-demand payouts, yeah, it's something we're looking into. I'm glad you guys would like to have that. We're looking into it. Okay, cool. Should we do the giveaway, chat? Should we do the giveaway? I have one born 2004. Do you want Bard? What do you mean you want Bard? Why are you guys just giving away your sisters? I have one. It's like a car. I have one 2024, 3 owners. You want what? You want it or not? Are you gay? No, I'm not gay. They must want to get rid of their sisters. You guys must hate your sisters. I would treat them well though. Had never been used is crazy. Oh my days, chat. Never been used is crazy. Dude, what? This is supposed to be profession. This is supposed to be professional streams. What are we talking about here? Bard is giving a counter giveaway. That guy is giving sister. Yo, that's what's going on, bro? Yo, you can get the account, bro. I don't need your sister in return. I also got one fresh 19, 200 miles. 200 miles. Okay, guys, you know what? Let's do the account. Let's do the account giveaway. Enough talk about people's sisters. Although I would love to take them on a date or something one day, but today's not the day for that. Right now, we're gonna give away accounts. So let me pull up the wheel spin. Wheel spin. Hold on. Spin. Oh. Wheel of names. Wheel of names, chat. Wheel of names. Okay, we're already here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Boom! Alright, boys. Okay, first and foremost, can you see the next level funded wheel? Tell me that ain't fucking nice. Tell me that's not nice, chat. Tell me that's not nice. Tell me that's not revolutionized the way you look at trading forever. Tell me that hasn't just made your month. This beautiful next level funded wheel. Ah. Okay. So now, guys, we're gonna do this. You boys probably know the gist of it, but basically what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna send you guys a link. In that link, you're gonna fill in a form. When you fill in that form once, you're done. Alright, I don't want to see anybody fill in the form twice, because if you fill in the form twice, you are automatically disqualified, banned, and you're never allowed to associate with NLF ever again. So only fill it once. Let me send the link. Hold on. Okay, we... Link is sent out. Boom. Tap that link and fill the form only once. It's also in the pinned messages. I'll give you guys 3 minutes. I'll give you guys 3 minutes. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, we got people filling in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Again, boys, fill it only once. Fill in the form only once. And then you'll be entered into the giveaway. And today we're going to give away, let's see. Today we are going to give away... we're going to give away... We're going to... No, that one. That's not the chat. This is the right chat. We're going to give away 2 $10,000 accounts and 3 $5,000 accounts. No points. Apparently, you guys don't like the points a lot. And nobody really likes the points because I don't even know what the fuck they're for. So, yeah, we're just going to wait accounts, chat. All right, let's spin this bad boy. Let me take all the names. Place them in the wheel. All right. The names have been placed. Now it's just time to spin this bad boy. So first, we're gonna spin it for a $5,000 challenge account. And the winner of a $5,000 challenge account is... I don't know how to say your name, but congratulations, whoever you are. You have won yourself a $5,000 eval account with NextLevelFunded. Go open a ticket on Discord and you will receive your account. Now, let me just do this. What was his name again? I forgot his name. We'll go to the next one. I'm kidding. His name was... There we go. All right. Now, we're going to spin it again for $5,000. The next winner of a $5,000 challenge account is... Salt Life 75. Congratulations, Salt Life 75. You have won yourself a $5,000 account with NextLevelFunded. Open ticket on Discord. Let them know you won, and you will receive your account. Congratulations. Congratulations. And now it's the last $5,000 account, chat. Laudo 196. Congratulations, Laudo 196. You have won yourself a $5,000 account. Go open up a ticket on Discord, let them know you won, and you will receive your free account. All right, now it's time for a $10,000 account, chat. Let's see who wins the 10K accounts. We're gonna go through this quick. The winner for a $10,000 account is... Moanti. Congratulations, Moanti. You have won yourself a $10,000 funded account with NextLevelFunded. Go open a ticket on Discord, let them know you won, and you will receive your free account. All right, boys. Last winner for a $10,000 account is... Drumroll, please. Trade with DK. Congratulations, Trade with DK. You have won yourself a $10,000 account with NextLevelFunded. Open a ticket on Discord and you will receive your accounts. All right. That's it for the giveaway, chat, and that's it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all. This has been a really good stream. Again, a lot of it going on with NLF. V2 just launched. New website just launched. Promo just launched. 50% off all accounts. Plus, buy one, get one free right now on NextLevelFunded. So make sure to go and grab yourself an account and don't miss out on these insane promos that we currently have. Wait, Bard. What's up? What's going on? What's going on? Why are you guys saying wait? Who's on cooldown? Somebody's on cooldown? Oh no. Oh no. Let me see if Professor, can you confirm or deny that he's on cooldown and we can move on? Let me wait for Professor's confirmation to see what we do. No cooldown. All right, no cooldown. So he's good. He's good. So everybody that has a one-year account, you are completely valid. And just open a ticket and you'll receive your account. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I have to mention this. Right now, before we end stream, there's a flash sale. 20 for 20 is live for the last time ever. If you go to the Discord and you go to active offers, you can get a $20,000 account for 20 bucks right now. It's going to be active for the next 3 hours. So make sure you go to NextLevelFunded's Discord and get yourself a $20,000 account. Right? And after that, it's never going to come back, right? So, yeah, boys. Again, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you all. NextLevelFunded on top. We're taking over the fucking industry, baby. And I'll see you guys on our next stream. All right. Peace out.